Hello everybody, welcome to Savepoint. We're a video game talk show. We talk about video game news and questions that you guys ask us. My name's Nick.
I'm Greg.
I'm Ryan.
I almost said my last name. I stopped myself at the brink of it.
You should just
Four episodes in a row.
You should just start saying a nickname like I am the Serpent. That would be really weird. Ryan, Greg, and the Serpent.
I ate the sun.
So what's going on? We got Breath of the Wild just dropped, and the world is losing its shit.
We're on the eve, the dawn of the last day. 24 hours remain.
Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. It does come out the day that this comes out, so it's not technically out right now. As we're it's coming out today.
Yeah.
It's just came out today.
Yeah, people are losing their minds. IGN gave it a 10 out of 10. It's the fourth highest game on
highest rated game on Metacritic. To date. That's insane. That means games.
There's gonna be like numbers flashing by on the screen right now, and it's all the ratings that this game got.
Oh no. Okay, I guess. But
I mean, from the gameplay that I saw, it looks amazing.
Yes.
It looks like Dark Souls had a baby with Zelda.
I love that, all the different weapons, the fact that your weapons break over time, so you have to get new ones, but they all look cool. You're not just using sticks all the dang time. Oh, I like the weather elements, the fact that when it's storming and there's lightning, you can't use metal weapons because you'll get electrocuted. If you have a flaming sword, it'll go out in the rain. That's crazy. They have wintry climates, summery climates.
You can glide on the wind.
The gliding was really cool too.
Let's talk about that map though.
Yeah,
that map is fucking huge.
How big did they say it was? They said everyone always compares maps to Skyrim, so I'm sure
it was a very large map. I don't remember who compared it to what, but it was very large.
I'm gonna see if I can find a scale.
Yeah. And they said that they did it right. They said that that's what I'm happy about. That it's not just it's a Ubisoft typical game where your map is covered with hundreds of points. You're told where to go,
but you're doing the same thing.
And you're doing the same thing over and over again. Where this, it's you have to discover stuff, so you have to go out and find it. So that's where it is kind of Skyrim in that sense.
Yeah, and they've added other things. There's now stealth mechanics that wasn't really as present in any Legend of Zelda games before. I just want to know if people think this game is actually better than Ocarina of Time, because people are really hyping it up that big right now.
Time will tell. That's for sure.
Time will tell.
So yeah, that game looks absolutely astounding. I'm sure the sales of the Switch are going great. I've heard that some stores still have it in stock, very limited units. Yes. He has a buddy who works at GameStop.
Literally 6 units at the GameStop.
6, but that's I'm surprised they even have that. Nobody died.
There's people waiting online.
Yeah, right now.
Work today. I was like,
they're still waiting right now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And this was at I want to say 1:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, well, never mind. I mean, maybe it'll be possible. Nick's trying to get one of these Switches.
Who knows?
Maybe we can get some gameplay of that. Oh, and speaking of gameplay, we just released some gameplay for Horizon Zero Dawn, which is amazing.
Robot dinosaurs, go check it out.
So amazing. Watch that stuff. It's beautiful. 60 frames a second. I love it.
They did a great job on it. You guys should check it out.
So, in other news, we have Overwatch details. They finally announced or released a story trailer for who their new character is.
It was a robot created by a little genius girl named Elfie.
So it isn't Doomfist like people thought. Doomfist was involved, but it was Doomfist attacked an airport or something?
Yeah, he's on his way.
Or a bank? I can't remember.
It was an airport.
It was the airport. Okay.
Yeah, the Numbani airport.
Yes.
And destroyed one of the robots that she helped create, and she's like, you know what? This robot's kind of junk, but I'm gonna fix her up. I'm gonna give it personality, and that's what they did. They created this spider tank death-killing machine
named
with
Orisa.
a heart.
It's a very pretty name for a spider tank.
Yeah. It's like some Ghost in the Shell. When I think Spider Tank, I think Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, that's what I think.
The Tomagachis or whatever.
Yeah, Tachikoma?
Tachikoma, that's what it was.
That's immediately what I thought of, too.
Tamagotchi is something you feed.
There was definitely some inspiration there. It kind of reminds me of the Sentries from Fallout 3 and 4, the Sentry bots, where they roll. They kind of have like that, but I think they have treads.
And they have the brain.
But super tanky character. We watched some gameplay. It's super good at just going over traps. It seems like nearly impossible
it can eat all the disables with its little shield. It's got a portable shield that throws. It's a neat character.
But the thing I think that's really interesting about it, and what I think that Blizzard's doing right with Overwatch, is that I keep saying that there's these games where it's all online and they try to get you invested in the story and it doesn't work. Games kind of like For Honor is mostly an online game. They have a story mode, but you play it for online. But you don't feel invested in the story. You know what I mean? And I find with a lot of MMOs, I have trouble getting invested in the story. So I like what they do. You know, they hint at things in the game, and they do like comics, and then they do story trailers. They make all this content to supplement the game, even though the game is just an
The
online
maps
multiplayer.
themselves
Yes.
update, like there's like advertisements in the maps, and that's how some people figured out who the character was before they released the
That's
name.
awesome.
Is that the people saw like there's this robot showing up in all these pictures around this map, and they're like, what the hell? It's really weird. This must have something to do with it. And then sure enough.
That's pretty interesting.
But see, that's awesome. It's like they give their fans like a chance to kind of figure out the mystery before they release it, and it's a really good way. They're doing a great job. Blizzard's a very smart company for all that.
For sure they are. And in other news of companies not doing so hot, GameStop went down some points because of something Xbox announced. Ryan, what did Xbox announce?
Xbox just announced that they're going to start a Game Pass. So a couple people are in now for testing, but it's not fully released yet. They're saying there's going to be about 100 games on this service.
Well, what's the Game Pass first of all?
It's $10 a month, and it gives you access to this catalog, about 100 games. And the cool thing is that compared to like PlayStation Now, which is kind of tanking and they're getting ready to cancel, you're not streaming the games. You actually get to install them to your system, and on top of that, you get to play them for 30 days offline. So if you take your Xbox into the Himalayas and you're still trying
you're
to
on the
play,
Appalachian Mountains, you're in the trail, you're hard, but you're roughnecking it.
Yes.
You went logging down in South Africa.
In Tibet
you can't log in to authenticate.
Nope.
No.
You don't have to.
You don't
for
have to
30
drink,
days.
You don't have to drink the authentication can.
No.
Do you remember that?
No.
That old meme, like where everybody was like hyping up the Xbox the Xbox One when it first came out. There was that 4chan meme about how you'd have to drink your authentication can of Mountain Dew to like log into
that's
Xbox.
so terrible.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we don't have a full game list yet for the Xbox Game Pass, but so far
tell us some of the amazing games.
we know it's alright. So people are going to say that it's just going to be all old games, which again is I think just being overly pessimistic. They got some newer titles in here. Fable 3, Gears of War Ultimate Edition, Halo 5 Guardians, Lego Batman, Mad Max, that's a pretty new game, Mega Man Legacy Collection, NBA 2K16, Payday 2, Saints Row 4, Soul Calibur 2, Tekken Tag Tournament 2. So about 70% of those games I really don't care about at all, but I think it's pretty cool that they have Halo on there. I think it's pretty cool that they have Fable 3 and stuff.
Yeah, there's some good stuff, and then like you got to think that the hidden like gem in all this is the fact that you can play this stuff on your computer. Because a lot of this stuff is cross-play on Windows 10 platforms. Sure, you got to use the Windows Store and all that flap, but it doesn't matter because Halo 5 on a computer. Why not?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And plus, they give you a 20% discount if you have the pass to purchase any of those games in the list. So if you want to buy Mad Max, you get a 20% discount just for having the pass. And, whether you hate it or you love it, here's the thing. It's completely optional, and you don't even have to have Xbox Live for the service to work.
So even if you're playing
how can you hate this?
Even if you're playing drops, you won't lose your games.
Drops?
Like if you stop paying for gold. With PlayStation, if you stop paying for PlayStation Plus, your games that you downloaded you can't play anymore.
That's literally
unless you paid for them, then you get to play those. But the ones that you get for free for having PlayStation Plus, you cannot.
Yeah.
No, I think this is a move on Microsoft's part to make up some of the ground they've lost by just not having fantastic exclusives, and that's still what they need. They need some better exclusives, and I think they need new IP too. It needs to not be Gears, it needs to not be Halo. I mean, PlayStation, I think it was a pretty bold move to really highlight this game Horizon Zero Dawn, because Guerrilla Games, what did they make before this? They made
I don't know.
Killzone, right?
Probably,
yeah. They're the makers around Killzone.
You should go check out the
I'll
video.
fact check that. Oh yeah, we do have a video of some gameplay from Horizon Zero Dawn. I think I might have mentioned that already earlier, but still watch that.
Watch the shit out of it.
I think Xbox Game Pass is pretty cool, but let us know what you think. Other than that, we got a little bit of news about AMD.
AMD
and
NVIDIA. So NVIDIA is coming out with a new card, so 1080 Ti.
Right, because they had to announce something since AMD came out with a new CPU.
It has to be the last word. They have to have the last word. So basically, they're saying that this new card is 35% more powerful than the 1080.
Right.
So
And its initial price point of like $700 is cheaper than what those cards came out at. I'm pretty sure the 1080 was like $1,000 when it
No,
dropped.
it wasn't.
900?
No. The you're thinking of the Titan. The Titan was the really
Wait,
expensive
what
one.
about
But
the
1080
1080X,
was
right?
no, those were the cheap. They were relatively cheap.
What was the price when the 1080
They were
came out?
like $600
I'm
for the
gonna
Founders
check
Edition. For the Founders
I'm
Edition,
gonna-
I think it was $600.
It's going to appear on the screen, and if I'm wrong, I'll look real silly. But we'll see.
But no, the Titan for sure is the really expensive one.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah. So, $700 is a lot for a card, but if you're buying the best card on the market, you know what you're spending. You know, you're going to be up there. But Ryzen came out. Some of the benchmarks look good, but some look bad. AMD dropped a little bit in the stock because a couple of reviews came out and said that the gaming performance seemed to be less than it should be. Now I don't know if that's a driver related thing or if it has. There's a lot of factors I think that are involved there because
it's a new card.
It's the fact that what graphics cards were they using with the Ryzen
it all
chips.
depends on like what the specific scenario they
Here's
created
thing
that caused the
I
issue.
feel like what they're talking about is I have to check to be sure, to be honest, but I'm thinking it's like a scenario where it's like someone had an i7 with a GTX 1080, and then they're like, okay, well here's the Ryzen in the 1080, and the Intel card's going to work better with the NVIDIA chip. That's what I think could be a big part of it. Let us know what you think. Are you excited about these new processors? Are you going to pick up an AMD chip? Are you a diehard Intel fanboy? I'm probably going to upgrade, not to a Ryzen though. I can't afford that. I'm probably going to get a 8350 or maybe a 9590.
He's doing that pile driver.
If I get that, I'm definitely getting liquid cooling because that shit will like burn a hole through the sun.
Through the sun. Anyway.
But yeah, let us know what you think. Let us know what kind of build you have. Do you PC game? Do you think people who PC game are nerds?
Nerds. Nerd alert.
Let us know how you feel in those comments. Like the video. Hate it or love it.
Yes.
Even if you didn't like it, like it.
Like our Facebook page.
Yes. We'll link you to that in the description down below. So many links, probably.
Follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter. Leave us a topic for us to talk about next time.
My name's Nick.
My name's Ryan.
Greg.
Peace out, fam.